love enshrined beneath her fingernails. Some cities look like a wet dog that's been beaten. And I can say that about New Haven, where I live, if it even counts as a city. And I can say that about Moscow, about Rome, about Cairo, fluttering in a skirmish of red dust, and even Philly, with its beards and its sewers and its rust, and most recently, New Orleans after today's rainstorm. But not Paris. The grandeur of Paris is not lost, not even in the rain. My second night, jet-lagged and heart-sore, I sat up writing after I awoke, soaked from a dream where you made love to me. Your body lay over me like an ocean trying to keep the secret of sand, the waves, saying to the land that you are not gold, but you belong to me. Even now, you belong to me. In all of Paris, it belongs to me. And I belong to this notebook and this pencil. And I sat repeating this phrase. I listened to the unusual weather sing its musical as it stenciled the black rain like drop pupils into the face of the concrete. I was reminded of the night we spent reading James Baldwin in my loft. It wasn't big enough for us to stand in, but the rain beat its head against the roof then too. I wanted to enter the downpour in my nightgown. Let it drown me in the nostalgia that I am yet too young to make a mantra of. Let it chase me through the cobbled streets, sleek with Parisian light. Let it find me weak with love and guillotines and truffled mushrooms and saucisson and love and sidewalk cafes and did I mention love? I mean Paris is a place where the lingerie shops are named Darjeeling. If that doesn't make you think of sleeping next to a woman and then waking up next to that same woman and then kissing her with the mouth of morning and then together making tea, I don't know what does. With the clouds passing overhead in a parade of gray mist, I waltzed with my mother from Napoleon's tomb to the cheek of the Mona, through the bare Tuileries gardens decorated with not even a single flower, but I waltzed with her. Past the gossiping fountains, past the statues looking like choirs of bronze ghosts, past the homeless woman sitting in this chair saying, the Louvre belongs to me and everything in it belongs to me, and maybe, you know what, maybe it did. It was made for the rich, but ever since, it was the unspoken home of people who need to remember and to forget. And I am remembering to forget you as best I can, but damn it, you belong to me. If only in between the shoulders of September, if only for the width of fall, those days spent walking downtown with you, I could have wrapped my arms around the whole bouquet of autumn, but you didn't stay. Anyway, we waltzed, my mother and me, and when she grew tired, I danced without any music or any lover's arms at all, never fearing looking like a fool because people understood that I was American and this was Paris with its star-shaped heart, with its capitals decorated in gold leaf and lollipop-shaped trees and all the well-dressed couples pruning each other with their kisses and all the children writing their names in the mud like these boots, they belong to me and I belong to this earth and everyone deserves to fall in love in Paris, if not forever, then at least once. The city is so romantic. You called me on my last night there. We weren't talking much at the time, but you called me. You asked me how romantic. I wanted to tell you even its marble has a voice. I heard it ask me, why isn't he here? Why isn't he kissing you? My heart exploded into a champagne bottle full of tears. I said, because he doesn't feel the same. Then it said, you fool. Did you forget I belong to you? Then what are you crying for? You are in Paris, in the rain, and the city is weeping too. She is bearing her soul to you. And somehow, she's not one bit sad.